There it comes.
Yep, I dumped them in. Most of my markers are probably quite bad, but I got some that's fine.
Yeah, that's good.
And my baby. Making big ones.
Specifically on financial crime. Take a picture that way. That's a great shot there. What do you want?
Future back. The time has come. Woo!
have two. I chose and one I didn't.
If we don't provide a livable wage, we don't provide a livable wage, and so these people that are in Chinese that earn $50 an hour, and they have children to support, and they can't pay all their bills, and so then they go on some sort of subsistence. You know, and some of these people, by the way, my daughter is graduating how do you reconcile like being angry about people that have to get help when they can't earn a livable wage and say I mean, it's like a dual-edged sword. So maybe to get you that because he's a big guy. He's a big guy. And then when violence starts, at this time,
She now.
I walked all the way down 14th to 3rd, and then came back, went over 15th, came all the way back to Stone.
So we're going to keep the noon General Assembly fairly clean, clear, and simple. So the previous decisions of the previous two General Assemblies. One, this is a completely non-violent movement. The General Assembly has empowered everyone to ask people to leave if they engage in violent speech or violent action. We are committed to non-violence. Where's Mike Robbins? Mike? Mike? Okay, Mike, thank you. If anybody runs into any kind of situation that they feel like they need some help with, Mike Robbins is our liaison with the Peacekeeping and Security Group, and he can help. Go to anybody with an orange vest and they can help you. They are helping us keep this nonviolent. We also, the General Assembly agreed no drugs and no alcohol at the protest. Thank you! The General Assembly agreed by consensus this is a leave no trace protest. We are all responsible for keeping the park clean and cleaning up after ourselves. The General Assembly has agreed to operate by 75% consensus. Everyone here is a member of the General Assembly. We will be having a meeting of the General Assembly at noon. The General Assembly also decided not to disrupt Tucson Meet Yourself. These are other people in our community who have been working for a very long time to create this event. And so the General Assembly decided to move the protest to this park in order to not impede what Tucson Meet Yourself is doing in any way. But let's go enjoy. We've been invited to go enjoy Tucson Meet Yourself as well. We will have reports from the working groups at noon. They've been working all week long. Please connect with your preferred working group if you have any questions about the agenda. And please be patient with the process. We're all learning as we go along. We are the change we have been waiting for.
Thank you all for being here. That's Kat Euler that just spoke with us. I'm John McLean. We're one of the many organizers that are here. What we hope is everybody here will be an organizer. This is not a hierarchy. We are all on an equal playing field. We all have an equal vote. Let's put our hands together for that. And just a little piece of fun to get this going. Why don't you guys tell me, what does democracy look like? And let's get a chant. We are the 99%. We are the 99%. We are the 99%. One more time. We are the 99%. Okay, we're having fun. Put your hands together. wants the opportunity to come up here. We'll give you 3 minutes, and you state why you are going to occupy Tucson. I'll start it off. I am a business owner. I've been a business owner for most of my life, and things have changed for me since 2008. I went from having 20 to 30 jobs every month to now I'm lucky to have 2 or 3 jobs every month. That is why I'm here. There are things going on that are well past our control, and they want us to think that they are our control. That is not the case. So we are going to change that now, and we're not going to stop until it changes. Go ahead and start a line right here. Anybody who wants to come up here and tell us why they're going to occupy Tucson.
Hi! I'm here occupying because I'm here to represent all the students nationwide that are in so much debt for undergraduate education should be free. Young people that want to learn should not be abused by the student loan companies like Sally Mae. It's ridiculous. I just graduated. I have a bachelor's degree. I'm $50,000 in debt. Where's my job? Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. I came here to ask something of you, and that is, we're talking about finance and taking back America. Why don't we all, when we get home from this place, get on the internet and go to the House Financial Services Committee and send a letter, make a call, or email the Republican side who are holding up the regulations for the Consumer Protection Act and the Financial Reform Act. It's a simple action. Everybody, they can be available to you. Just go on to the... But what you can do is send an email, send a letter, send something to those people. There's 26 of them. One of them is from the state of Arizona. He's Representative David Swelker from Phoenix area. You should definitely send him an email to tell him, vote on this stuff, get it out of committee, and start the regulations.
My name is Heidi. I am a student of the University of Arizona and formerly of the Art Center Design College on Country Club. I am $60,000 in debt, and after I graduate, I will not be able to find a job in this country, or so I think. So I will have to move to Canada to do so. They too have Occupy protests. They too have issues like we do. Just as the rest of the world, they stand with us and we stand with them. We are the 99%.
Okay, I want to make one quick announcement. This occupation that we have going on in here in Tucson, as you see, we have sleeping bags, we have tents. People are going to be staying here. And this isn't funded by McDonald's. This isn't funded by Subway. This is funded by you guys. So please, any way you could help, water, food, any change that you have in your pocket, go over the legal table, donate whatever you can, because this will not happen without your help.
Are y'all happy?
I've been waiting 10 years. 10 years to see this happen. I've read a plethora of papers about how people feel and what the school is doing.
Louder, please, sir.
I just wrote you a simple wish and some feelings from my heart. And I'm a real simple man, but I hope it means something to somebody. We are the are the people of that Constitution of the United States. Government is born from down here, and it's sitting up there. They got it backwards. It's your voice that must be heard above all others in this land, and you are the voice of the people. The day of domination are rapidly falling behind you. This is your time to let your voices be heard as one. The numerical volume of all the injustices are now upon your backs like a rain-soaked blanket in a winter's storm. Stand together for warmth and comfort. Stand together to speak with one voice as the voice of compassion for one another's suffering, not your own. And suffer in the land, suffering in a land that is so full of great wealth and resources. You're suffering at the hands of relentless greed. You are the party. You are the third party. And send out your voices and tell out your story. But they're all the same. They all do the same thing.
Okay, the message I was supposed to make, somebody lost a purse, it's back there in legal. Also back there next to those big trees, you can make donations, please do.
That was a hard act to follow. Very poetic. Thank you. I'm here for the reasons I've seen on all your signs. My personal story that's affected me the most is that until Obamacare, and I use that word with the greatest respect, until Obamacare gave me insurance, I could not get insured. Not for any amount of money. And my doctor didn't understand why, and my insurance broker didn't understand why. What's going to happen? I'm not old enough to retire yet. I can't get Medicare. What's going to happen to me and other people if Obamacare is reversed?
Speak your truth, even though your hands shake. And that's what's happening for me. I'm scared to be up here, but I need to say my truth. My truth is, my husband and I have 4 degrees. We are in $75,000 worth of debt. We cannot get employed. I am working part-time at an entry-level position. My husband finally got a job this year. He's making $11,000 less than he did 3 years ago. That's why I'm here today. This is our country, damn it. Take it back.
My name is Kelly Green. I'm a small business owner in Tucson. Hello. I went from making almost $100,000 a year to only 10. And I hear on the news it's my fault. I've been told that Herman Cain says we don't work hard enough.
You're lazy.
And I don't know, the mortgages are gone, the business is gone, and you know what, I'm just doing the best I can, And what I need you guys to do, when we went out, when the president came here, I stood in line for 4 hours with about almost 30,000 people. Where are they now? Call your friends, tell them to come. We need everyone here, all hands on deck. This is damn important. Thank you.
Everyone. That's not the right way?
My name is Greg Welch.
Hi, Greg.
My name is Greg Welch. How's that better? Yeah. Occupy Wall Street, Tucson.
Put your lips on it.
Occupy Wall Street, Tucson. This is our first major protest that starts today. I am here to
exercise my rights as a lawful and dutiful citizen of the United States of America. I am here to stand up and speak my truth and participate in helping to create positive solutions. Also, I am here to promote replacing 100% of all of our representatives in Congress, both Democrats and Republicans. I will also promote positive initiates in exposing corruption in many major banks, corporations, attorney firms, and in some cases, the justice system itself. I will promote holding these corporations and executives accountable. I will name specific names. Our leaders do not represent the people. They represent their own pockets, their re-election, big business, major banks, and Wall Street. Big business and Wall Street owns and controls our government and our leaders. We, the people, are finally awakening. We are taking back our power. We are now participating. I will unite in promoting an end to corruption, better business practices. I will promote integrity, transparency instead of suppression, solutions and positive forward movement, unity instead of separatism, compassion, humanism instead of materialism, peace, love instead of hate, violence and destruction instead of violence and destruction. I will promote us, not just me. I will promote freedom and sovereignty for all. We are not victims. I am not a victim. We are not a victim consciousness. I am not of a victim consciousness. Please stand up and participate. The power is with the people. We must strive to keep it peaceful, but we must always speak our truth. Our first objective must be to replace our current leaders if they are not willing to truly represent we the people. It is time to fire all of Congress, both Democrats and Republicans. It is time to speak up. This citizen right here speaking has had enough. I have 50,000 documents representing 50,000 documents representing my personal experience in standing up to corruption, fraud, and at the very least, questionable business practices by many large corporations, banks, attorney firms, Wall Street, and even the justice systems themselves. These documents represent better than 3 years of my life standing up to the corruption within our systems. I will name these institutions and I will name the CEOs, the CFOs, and the owners. I will make my documents available to any firm or person who cares to see truth. I am Greg Welch. I am a light worker, and I will continue to stand up.
I'm Virginia, and I'm here because this movement is articulating the issues that I have felt. I'm here because this movement is articulating the issues that I have felt were absolutely central to our nation's problems for over a decade. And I was there for civil rights. I was there for Vietnam. And I know that action by the people can bring results. Thank you.
For these past... Okay, can you hear me now? Okay, I'm a student at the University of Arizona, and for the past 4 years, I've been looking for a job. The longest I held a job was for 2 months. I was the first to be fired, but the last to be hired. And this is something that is indicative of people all over the country. It's not just racial anymore. It's everybody. It's the 99%. It's all of us. And I believe that we're fighting here not just for ourselves and for our nation, but for everybody in the world. Because people all over the world are suffering because of the corporatocracy and the oligarchy that has taken over our nation.
I had to figure out how to do it. I'm a Vietnam vet, and I wanted to tell everybody. This world is ours, and I don't know. Okay, I'm done.
Well done.
Hello? Glad you're all here. You like you got good company. Okay, I've got vested interests. I've got a bias. And my bias is that I think that people should show up. People are here. I want equity. I want to realize the real cost of war. War and the people who enlist through patriotic naivete or through youth or through whatever their heritage like mine. I've got 4 uncles who were World War II veterans. I came in with altruistic hope. I came naive, and I'm here now. And what I have to say is, we have a voice. We have got to show up. I don't care about the minutia. What I care about is that we are oppressed. We don't have a voice. We want to be heard. And I believe we will prevail. Please, let's show up. That's all we have to do. Show up. Vote. Get 2, 1, 2, 3 people that are influenced by our altruism and our campaigning to join us. That's all we have to do, folks. We will prevail. Thank you.
Okay, announcement time again. Again, back there in the middle where those big trees are is our donation area over there with legal. We need walk around, see all the different work groups. We need many volunteers for the different work groups, and we're all the 99%.
My name is Janice Eisenstark. I started getting involved in this type of activity during Vietnam. I took on the representatives who showed up at my high school, and afterwards moved into New York City, where I worked my way up to systems analyst. I was actually a part of this type of movement during the Tiananmen Square Tompkins Park incident in New York. I went behind the Iron Curtain, came back here. They told me I was absolutely, positively crazy, but I do get my Social Security at this point. In 2000, electronics geared up. I knew to be Russian technology. Turns out it was pilfered by the Polish Pope, the Emperor of Japan, the King of Spain, the Queen of England. And my comment to them was, oh, you're going to run concentration camps against the mafia? You think so? I got involved in the activist community, started dealing with the prison population. We have an out-and-out slavery issue. going on. In 2007, I threw all my furniture in the garbage and went off to Washington to fight with the Russians, who apparently agreed with me that Tokyo, Washington, and Richmond, the Queen of England, the Pope, did not deserve this type of equipment because they were running slaves. All right, now, I purposefully destroyed the entire importation of this system because I expect people to get involved. I do not expect them to sit around, run into church, wave the flag, and tell me that I'm full of shit because I expect to get paid decent wages for what I do while they sit on their fat fannies.
Yeah. All right. Go, girl.
Oh, there it is. Hi, I'm Jack McDaniel. I'm here to work on my sunburn. No, I'm here representing an effort called Common Ground Tucson, which is about connecting the dots, connecting individuals and organizations and people. We have a unique opportunity here to meet each other. Go ahead, touch each other, say hello, shake hands. Hello. This is Tucson, this is local. What we need to create in Tucson is a model of local economy, of food security, of local economics, of all the things that generate a community sustainably. We have that opportunity here. Wall Street is not doing that at all, and that's also why we're here. It's an unsustainable system, and it is bound for collapse, as all unsustainable systems of nature are. But this is a system of nature that you are all a part of. Yeah. And my revolution is full of music and joy and people holding hands and getting to know each other. So you can do that here, and I please do.
Everybody.
Hello, Eric.
Politics is economics. To become better at politics, we have to become better at economics. The top markets took us down. The bottom markets that support human needs need support. Human needs aren't being fulfilled. So what we need to do is tax the top markets. We need transaction tax on stock markets, on all speculative markets. Bring that money down to the bottom market. Now, the other thing is Social Security is the biggest support for the bottom markets. If they take that away, our bottom markets will collapse. This is what the Republicans don't know. Maybe they know it, but they represent such a small group in terms of economic interests. They don't represent our economic interests, obviously. And most of the Democrats, or maybe not most, but a good portion of them, don't represent our economic interests either. 60% of political money is from the stock market. We have to stop that. We have to take the money out of politics. Public financing of elections. Finally, I'd like to say something about the local situation. We've had Rio Nuevo, which has been paying expensive consultants hundreds of thousands of dollars to tell us what to do in Tucson, to make us unique. To make us unique, we need local people creating it, local vision. The city council has been abysmal on this. As far as I'm concerned, most of them need to be replaced. So one of the things that has come to my mind is let's build a locally sustainable market down by the river. Let's have a truly local market here. Kind of like Santa Fe market, but for the people, art for sale. Maybe even have our own silver currency. We We need local currencies.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm running out of things to say, but thanks for listening.
Thank you, Eric.
My name's Al. Hi, folks. I'm here because giant international corporations have hijacked our democracy and they are controlling the levers of government, not just here, but in other countries. I'm here because banks are still too big to fail. We need to break them up. I'm here because the gap between rich and poor is growing. We have 1%, the top 1% makes more money than the bottom 140 million people. This is unsustainable. I'm here because the money movers and the financial instrument creators get taxed less than the people who produce goods and services. Thanks for coming out.
Receive some information from the different working groups of things that we absolutely need right now for people to be able to live here. People already live here, so we want them to stay alive. We need coolers, plastic wrap, plates, utensils, more tables, non-perishable food, and water. So I know you guys don't have those in your pockets right now, but if you have them at home, if you go to the store and get them, we'll be here nonstop. Look for me. I'll be the guy in the green shirt.
Hi! My name's Mindy. I'm here. This is my 35th year teaching. I am here because I want fairness, equality for all of us. Fairness, equality for all of us. I want the big businesses to pay like I pay. I want the 1% to pay like I pay. I want my freedom back.
Hi, my name is Rick. I'm here because I'm mad as hell after seeing corporations get tax credits for sending our jobs and our factories to China and India. John Kyle on C-SPAN, he said that it hurts American companies to send your job to China and India, and they need compensation. Well, GE sent all those jobs, and they paid no taxes, and they got over $700 million back. That means every one of us that paid taxes chipped in to make GE feel better about sending your job away. Enough. Thank you.
I am anonymous, and I'm here today because I think this is more important than working. There was a guy here earlier that told everybody to go to work. Well, I'm missing my work today. Unfortunately, we're in a time when the truth has become irrelevant. However, we're here to take the truth back because only when 99% stand against the lies will they wither away. I have here a modest manifesto for the 99%, and it goes like this. The planet is in crisis.
the biosphere, world economies, governments are in dire peril of catastrophic collapse. Even if it is too late, action is imperative. We must have 1. Transparency in all things. No more government secrets. And we must not forget our heroes. Bradley Manning must be released immediately and receive an apology and the Presidential Medal of Freedom. The CIA and all other spy organizations must be broken up and replaced by one agency small enough to be drowned in a teacup. 2. Break up big banks and other too big to fail companies. 3. Create a national bank to set fair interest rates and practices that will force privately owned banks to fall in line as they must be competitive. All banking functions that cannot be controlled through competition must be fiercely regulated. 4. No revolving doors. Investigators must remain investigators. They must never be allowed to work for the companies they once regulated. Likewise, the regulated may not become regulators. 5. Separation of commerce and state. No more lobbies. Congress has plenty of ways to get the info to make sound decisions. As in 4 above, members of the branches of government may not switch to the private sector and corporate executives may not run for public office. 6. Corporations are not persons. Constitutional protections must be withdrawn. 7. Money is not speech. It is bribery, and bribery laws must be enforced against companies seeking to influence politics.
That's right.
8. Publicly financed elections. No private money, period. The length of election campaigns shall be limited to 3 months. 9. And this is one where the libertarians will stand with us. So let's reach out. No standing armies, period. 10. End the two-party system. A case in point. Liberals betrayed by Obama had nowhere to turn, and the right took over. There is no path to the left, only a yawning cliff where there should be a huge territory for us to expand into and create more truth and justice. To the left is where we need to go, but we have no choice. And none of the above must be on all ballots. 11. Socialized medicine. If it's a spade, call it a spade, though you can call it Medicare for all if you like. 12. A WPA-style jobs program. Just to get things started, let's inject the money at the bottom where it's needed. And where it'll trickle up anyway, because the goods we buy and the services we buy are all owned by companies that are owned by the rich. So, yes, inject the money at the bottom where it's needed. And how do we pay for it? Why, we just need to 13, tax the rich. You want me to say it again? Tax the rich. Tax the rich.
One second, everybody. We're going to do one more happy time cheer chant. And you guys just go ahead and follow me. The people united will never be divided. The people united will never be divided. The people united will never be divided. One more time. The people united will never be divided. Thank you. Give yourselves a round of applause.
My name's Gordon. I live in Chandler. I grew up in Chicago. I was at Michigan Avenue and the Conrad Hilton Hotel in 68. It was important then, and this is just as important now. I don't necessarily agree with all the issues and everything, but I can say that the banking system needs attacked and overhauled. Credit unions are the way to go. I'm certain all of you have been watching the so-called debates. I would not call them debates that have been going on. It's a joke. An absolute joke. All I can say is, as in 68, get out and vote your heart, support those issues that you believe are appropriate for us, and don't give up. It's a long way till Election Day, and there are a lot of issues that have to be resolved. Being born in Chicago, you're born a Democrat. I still am. I'm for Obama, and will support him with everything I have. I don't agree with all that he's done or hasn't done, but he's an outstanding president, no question about it. And I hope you all have fun here today. Listen to your heart, and thanks for coming out.
My name is Jeff, and I am fed up. I am sick and tired. I am sick and tired of limitless greed. I am sick and tired of never-ending war. I am sick and tired of being told to shut up and buy things. I am sick and tired of poisoning the planet I live on. I am sick and tired of golden parachutes, and I am sick and tired of paying the clowns in D.C. to take more money from me. I am sick and tired of seeing the future taken away from us. They are taking it. I have a 3-year-old daughter, and I am sick and tired of seeing her future taken from her. I, for one, want my future back. And I now believe the time has come. Across the world, in cities just like this one, people are gathering today and doing just what we're doing. It is clear the time has come. We want our future back, and we're going to take it back. The time has come. Thank you. I've always believed in the phrase, "free the people." This is the first time that I've seen the people gathering, not only in this country, but all over the world, to make a change. I'm from the 60s era. We did it then. We had thousands of people taken to the streets, making noise. At that time, we changed it. We brought about leaving Vietnam. We brought about civil rights. We brought about women's rights. The only way we're going to change it is to get out there and make noise. Make a lot of noise.
name is Abel, and I'm a little bit nervous because I've never been up on a stage before.
Well, it's your first time, it gets easier.
I'm here because I want to represent a state, show that we're more than rich white people in Scottsdale, Arizona, and a bunch of elected politicians that talk of limited government. When we pass laws like racist 1070, any more? Anyone think of any? Neither can I. I'm nervous.
No children under 18,
But
April.
it's nice to be part of a movement that isn't funded by the Koch brothers or Verizon. This is a real grassroots movement. Thank you.
Good morning, folks. I've been hearing a lot of people speak very passionately. I'd just like to take the time to speak dispassionately for just a moment on the topic of campaign finance reform. We've had several people speak eloquently about it. The reality is rather stark at this point. The Supreme Court recently ruled in Citizens United against the FEC in favor of keeping the corporate spigot to Washington open and flowing. Until votes by individuals become more important than corporate money in decision-making at the governmental level, everything we hope for here today is doomed to failure. Bad news is, overturning or counteracting this recent Supreme Court ruling is going to require a constitutional amendment, which will require an enormous amount of will on all of our parts. Please, by all means, educate everyone you know and yourselves on the topic, and let's get out and vote.